Hello everybody, LPer to you here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Ooh, scary. In this episode, I'm going to make a Let's Play history by completing the Gerudo Fortress without the stone mask. Yeah! Woo! Beating the fortress. Just a reminder, if you didn't watch the previous video, this place is a lot easier if you have the stone mask. But I'm gonna try something that I've never seen any other Let's Player do, and I'm gonna beat this without the stone mask, and I'm gonna show you how. All you need is a bunny hood, the arrows, and lots of patience, and a lot of luck. I've been waiting for you. For me? That's so sweet. No, but that's because... What are you trying to pull here? If people hear the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole, we'll become the laughingstock. Yes, but Azir, the sea is strangely murky where we attacked by the sneeze snakes. Silence! Off with your head! That's why the Zoras can't send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Zoras will be practically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Zoras will get them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry, go find the other 3 before the sea snakes eat them. Understood. Wait. The Zora eggs are the only clue we have about the dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what the strange master once says is true, and if we get our hands on the treasure that is sleeping in the temple, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. So get a move on, now! Understood! Oh, Skull Kid, what have you done this time? What you want to do is that you want to suit the beehive. This took me forever to figure out, but anyway, we have to go Hunger Games style and suit the hornet's nest on top of the other pirate people things to get them away from the treasure and stuff. Yeah. I watched the Hunger Games the other night, and it's been in my head all week, and I'm not really that big of a fan of Hunger Games. I mean, I like the story, but my sisters, Meanie Beanie and Cordy, they're a lot bigger fans. A little heads up, in this room, even if you have the stone mask, then you still get caught. So don't try coming in here even if you have the stone mask. Just wait until after you suit down the bee nest. But anyway, we have the hook shot, my favorite item in the game. The hook shot, what it does is that when you point it at when you put it at wood or certain targets that you'll be seeing throughout the rest of the game, then you can pull yourself towards them. It's really, really cool, and I love this item. This item has been in the Zelda series forever, and yeah, people who think that the Zelda series is getting too industrial, just take a look at the hook saw. It's a fan favorite item, and it doesn't even exist in the real world. Yeah, but anyway, the pirates said that there are 4 fish eggs in this place, but it is not possible to get 4 of the empty bottles before you come here. So get 3 of them, go over to to the observatory at the beginning of the Great Bay Coast, and then come back once the bottles are empty, so that you can get the other fish. But now that we've done that, we want to head over here and make sure the bunny hood is on. You don't actually need the bunny hood for this place. It's just a lot easier because you run really fast with the bunny hood, because our speed rivals that of Sonic the Hedgehog. And because we're running really fast, it gives the guards a lot less time to actually catch up with us, and things like that. And this right here is pretty tricky. Hide behind these barrels until the Gerudo walks by, and then walk over to the other one. Make sure you're still behind it, and when he begins walking away, run as fast as you can. Something I'd like to talk about. Oh wait, before we do that, there's a mini boss fight right here. Make sure you have your Zora mask equipped, because this boss fight is a lot easier with it. And we are fighting a Gerudo pirate. There are 3 of these in the fortress. The first one, they all have the same strategy. And there's actually multiple strategies for fighting them. My personal favorite is to use the Zora boomerangs against them, because then she'd be frozen first, so I can giving you enough time to kick her. You can also use Deku Nuts to blind them. I don't think I ever actually got into what the Deku Nuts actually do, but those can also blind them. But I never use the Deku Nuts because they're kind of hard to come by when you're not in the Southern Swamp, and I'm too lazy to go to the Southern Swamp. Those are the only strategies I could think of. There's probably another one that I'm forgetting about because I'm an idiot. But yeah, the other 2 Gerudos that you'll be facing in a moment, you need the same strategy to fight them. Now, what I was saying a second ago is that the Gerudos are a pretty interesting. Okay, that's just rude. The Gerudos are pretty interesting in the Zelda series because it's mostly female, and with the male only being born every 100 years. And something I'd like to, and in The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Ganondorf was the male that Ganondorf was that one male that was born in every 100 years. But this is a question that I'm pretty sure the entire Zelda fan base wants to know. How do they continue living if there's only one male born every 100 years? That's just weird. Anyway, make sure you're running really fast. Make sure you run pretty quickly, and use the hook shot and stuff. The Gerudos must not have good eyesight, because a real guard would be able to see. Well, at the same time, Gerudos aren't exactly human, so maybe their eyes work differently than the Hylians or the humans or whatever. It kind of reminds me. This is a story. Well, it's not really a story. It's more of a game. Well, it's a little bit of both. It's a story about a game. I have a game on the Xbox, the original good one. Oh, right here. You really only need to take out 2 of the guards, but it's a good idea to take out 3. I only took out 2 of them just because I didn't want to take out the 3rd one. The treasure chest right there, it has 100 rubies in it. Do not go for it. Well, if you can, but if you go for it, then the guards will wake up no matter what. and they'll kick you out of the place, and I think they steal your rubies. I don't remember. It's been a while since I practiced for this area. But there's 100 rubies in there, and I don't recommend going for it. Now, as I was talking about a second ago, I have an original Xbox, and one of the games that I have for it, I don't really play it all that much. Me and my sisters like to play sim games on it, but that's pretty much it. The only real game that I play on is Roller Coaster Tycoon. But other than that, it's not much it. I have a couple Star Wars games on it, but they're all really, really terrible. Star Wars Obi-Wan, Lego Star Wars isn't exactly all that bad. It's just, it's not my, it's not my cup of eggnog. But the game I was going to talk about is kind of weird. It's called Sneak King, and what it is that Burger King, um, a, a, a long time ago when the Xbox 360 was coming out, they made 3 games based off Burger King characters. There was Sneak King, Pocket Bike Racer, and Big Bumpin'. Big Bumpin' was a bumper cart game, and it was actually really fun, but there weren't really a whole lot of modes to it, but that's what you can expect from a bumper cart game. The Pocket Bike Racer was Meanie Beanie's favorite out of the 3. Big Bumpin' was QWERTY's. In Pocket Bike Racer, it was pretty much a Mario Kart with Burger King characters. That was actually a pretty fun game. They had items that were not in Mario Kart. But anyway, after you empty out this egg bottle things, what you want to do is that you want to head over there. Kind of. Yes, maybe, sort of, kind of. The game I played was Sneak King. In Sneak King, what you had to do was that you played as the Burger King dude thing, and what you had to do was that you had to sneak around these construction yards and buildings and things like that to deliver Burger King food to people. Now, it sounds like a simple concept, but when you actually think about what you do in the game is actually really, really terrifying, because the Burger King is creepy enough as it is, but he's sneaking around these places, hiding in garbage cans and tractors and things like that, giving free food. Now, it's bad. What's funny is that he's giving you free food, but he was also hiding in a trash can. So, yeah. I have not played that game in a long time, and when I showed that game to my mother, she was looking at it with a really weird look, and she turns to me and tells me to donate it. Yeah, Sneak King, I just cannot bring myself to recommend it to anybody. But enough about this game, let's talk about this one. So, we are at episode 19. One more until after this video. This Let's Play is going to be officially longer than New Super Mario Brothers was. I know that if you look at the Mario Brothers playlist I have on my channel, there's episode 17 and then the finale, so there's 18 main videos. But episode 6 had to be split into 2 videos because of the time constraints at the time that I was doing that game. But once I get to episode 20, it's going to be my longest Let's Play so far. And I'm still not sure if this is going to be longer than Super Paper Mario. from the way I have it planned out right now, it looks like it's going to be, but I can't tell right now. And I just remembered the other strategy I was trying to remember earlier. Is when you have your shield up, you can push the R button to make a force field around you. It consumes the magic, but the force field does some damage as well as stunning your enemies for a few moments. If you have Sato Romani, which can be purchased at the milk bar once you get Romani's mask, then you can go and you can have Sato Romani and do some awesome stuff with it, like have unlimited magic. And it's actually really useful when you're doing the Goron racetrack. I probably should have done that, but I was way too lazy to wait to do the Goron racetrack after I did the Romani and Cremio side quest. But anyway, with 4 Fifth Egg bottle things, there are 3 more to go. I'll be getting them next time because we're running at 18 minutes right now. But yeah, I spent this entire video talking about a game that nobody but me cares about. But this is our first time showing off the Zora guitar, and well, if you don't count the time when we were playing the songs at the milk bar. The Song of Soaring will warp you over to this platform right here, and when you climb up this ladder, this is the building that you want to drop the fifth eggs off at, and stuff like that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the next episode, I'm going to eat you all! Until next time, later gator to you. Oh yeah.